The throne of Demrala from the infernal kingdoms. A kingdom where the flames never rest, and the screams never die. Its inhabitants were not born like others, they were forged from fire. It is one of the kingdoms of the demonfolk, a lineage from hell. Almost hell itself. Its rivers flow from the depths of ever-burning volcanoes, which never extinguish, and the air is tainted with the stench of victims. Boredom is the hero of this tale. A king who cannot die, cursed with immortality in a decaying realm of stillness. He has witnessed thousands of years, seen kingdoms rise and fall. Yet he was never truly alive. His soldiers are deformed creatures, some resemble crawling insects, others the walking dead. Their homes look like dark caves, where the only light is the flame of fire lighting up the gloomy paths. These beings, whose voices were named whispers. Their murmurs almost drive you insane. As for the creator of this tale, Demrala, he was a different creature. The tallest, the smartest, the most terrifying. He grew weary of all the desires that surrounded him. The stretch of years burdened him with unbearable boredom. To the point his soul almost begged for death. On yet another day full of repetition. While expecting nothing more than the same exhausted faces, something unexpected happened. Screams erupted in the distance, and he rushed to see what was going on. A brutal battle had broken out between two of his own soldiers, fighting with unbelievable ferocity. The commander hurried over, alarmed and furious. "I'll end their lives in an instant." But Demrala stopped him coldly. "Stop him. I like this fight. Don't let anyone interfere." The soldiers gathered around the fighters, blocking any intervention to keep the battle going. What caught Demrala's attention was the desperate effort of both demons to stay alive, making the scene more thrilling to him. Every move was unpredictable, every blow carried surprise. Finally, the fight ended with one demon victorious. Demrala was astonished. He hadn't tasted anything new in centuries. Then he gave his commander an order. "Start a fight like this every morning, one that ends only with the death of one of the fighters." The command fell like a thunderbolt upon the whole kingdom, for he could not die. These battles became his sole obsession. The only thing that kept him alive. The only thing he looked forward to. And here lies the thrill. The screams of the victims were, to him, like musical pieces. Each had its own tone, expressing that final moment of despair. That ending he longed for with anticipation. And every day, he awaited the next duel. Like an addiction that cannot be resisted. But over time, everyone began to fear for their lives. And they started to flee. Escape was nothing but a gateway to doom. Whoever fled was placed at the top of the battle list. Those who survived were few. But they ruined Demrala's mood, and ignited his fury. "How can this happen in my kingdom?" He gathered the commanders, and dragged them to the death arena. Not for treason, but to set an example. Things became strangely stable, which filled the air with an unexplainable tension. But behind the horror of daily battles, the scent of conspiracy began to rise among his troops. Demrala sensed it, but didn't bother to investigate. Instead, he let the events ripen on their own, as if awaiting a surprise. And something new crept into him. A faint worry about the fate of his actions. Life became more thrilling for him, and more terrifying for the entire kingdom.